G'day folks, Rod here from the Learn to Paint Academy. Now, are you somebody who's been wanting to learn how to paint, but you're just not sure how to get started? Or maybe you're somebody who's been doing a bit of painting, but not quite getting the results that you'd like and you're looking to improve. If that's the case, I want to share with you a free ebook and a video course, which is all about learning to paint with the Moore method of painting. It's a methodology that I've taught to more than 30,000 students around the world now. Now, it wasn't that long ago that I was a beginner myself. This was my very first painting, and as you can see, I had no real idea of what I was doing at the time. And this is a more recent painting. Now, the journey of learning to paint, hasn't been a long one for me. It's been one that I've been very committed to, and I've learned everything I can. But most of the time, it was full of frustration, and I found it really challenging to find art teachers who could really articulate the process they went through. Mostly because, really good artists, they don't have a conscious awareness of what it is that they're doing a lot of the time. So they have trouble breaking it down into a clearly, into a process or a methodology that can be easily followed by those of us who are just starting out. So once I started to really identify this, I started to break down what it is that will help me to really start to fast track my painting. And the first thing I realized was that we tend to overcomplicate everything. So the very first time I bought art supplies and I did that little painting I just showed you, it was because I was in a $2 shop buying a coffee mug and I saw all these colors and brushes and canvases and, I got excited. My little heart started to go and this voice in my head said, buy everything, right? So I did. I bought all these colors, and that weekend I set up in the backyard with 53 different colors and 25 brushes, and I had no idea what I was doing. And that little painting was the result. What I came to realize was that we overcomplicate things. And so when I started to simplify it right down, the painting process into just 3 steps, 3 colors, and 3 brushes, it became so much easier. And I want to teach that method to you. And over a few years, it led me to be, this is one of my latest landscapes. This is Montville Views. And, over a few years, it helped me to really improve my painting. And then I went on and started teaching it to others, people just like you who are wanting to get started painting or who had been painting but were frustrated by their results and were looking to get that breakthrough to the next level. And I started teaching this methodology of simplifying it right down to students locally first in one-day workshops, and all of a sudden they started to get really good results. Their painting improved very quickly. People who had never even picked up a brush before would come to our one-day workshops and they'd walk away with finished paintings. Now, not a masterpiece, of course, but you can't expect that in your first few paintings. But they were getting results beyond what they were getting before. And so this became known as the Moore method of painting. And to date, I've taught it to hundreds of people in one-day workshops, and I think 30,000 people around the world now have gone through our introductory course and have started to learn to paint with the Moore method of painting. And every day I get emails from people just like you and me saying, thank you so much for helping me to realize a dream that I've had of wanting to be able to be an artist and to learn to paint. And we've proven that the Moore methodology of painting can absolutely help people. In fact, I've even gone on and taught other more experienced artists how to start an art school teaching the Moore method of painting, and they're able to replicate the same results with their students that I was able to get. So if you're a beginner or you're just getting started and you want some guidance on how to learn to paint, or you've been painting for a little bit but you're frustrated, you've hit some roadblocks, it's not going as well as you'd like, come and join us. We're giving away for a short time a free ebook where I break down the Moore method of painting for you and I give you a demonstration. And also we're giving away a free video course called the Learn to Paint Introduction, right? It'll teach you in more detail about the Moore method of painting. And there's 4 different painting demonstrations there. It's just one of the courses that we have at the Learn to Paint Academy, but we're giving it away to you as a way of introducing you to what we do. And if it resonates with you, we've got plenty more courses and things that you can learn from us from there. So if you'd like a free copy of the ebook and the video course, Learn to Paint Introduction, then all you need to do is just underneath this video here somewhere, you'll find a download button. If you click on that download button, it'll take you to a page where it's asking you for a few basic details so that we know where to send the links and everything. And click on that. And then once you've done that, you'll be registered and we'll give you instant access to the free ebook and the free video course. And I assure you that if you follow along with what we're doing and you have the desire to really want to, learn to paint and to become an artist, then we can definitely help you, as we've done with thousands of people before. So go ahead, click the link underneath, and look forward to seeing you over at the Learn to Paint Academy. Cheers.